What's up guys, my name is Ryan, back in Wyatt, and welcome to a Pokemon Showdown video. For those of you who don't know, Pokemon Showdown is a website where you can generate your own teams and battle other people online. So today, we're just going to be doing a bunch of random videos for about 20 minutes, see how many times I win, see how many times I lose. For those of you who don't know, random battles is when you get a random team of 6 different Pokemon. It could work well, it could not work well, with random movesets and items, and then you try to use them to win your battle. So we'll just see how it goes. We're gonna look for a battle. And remember, if you guys want to Wi-Fi battle me or battle me on Showdown, I'll leave my, just leave down in the comments below that you want to battle me, and then we can coordinate something, and then we can hook something up. But here we have an Alakazam against a Magmortar. Magmortar is not faster than Alakazam. Also, if this thing has a psychic type attack, Magmortar can't hit it. If it has Dazzling Gleam, then my Shift Tree here can't take it either. But I think he's gonna go for psychic attacks, and I'm just gonna switch into my Shift Tree. He Mega Balls, and he goes for the Substitute. Okay, so that's really scary that he's behind the Substitute. This thing is Life Orb. Now he's probably gonna go for a Fairy type attack. I'm gonna go into Pyroar, because Fire types resist Fairy types, and I think I'll be able to... Oh gosh. Okay, so he has Comment up, but Hyper Voice does hit through substitutes. So hopefully I'll be able to live a +1 anything that he has, and then I can just hit a Hyper Voice off. He doesn't Comment again, just knowing that he's behind the sub and he can't take anything. But that's 24% to Alakazam, and Alakazam has no recovery. So I'm just gonna Hyper Voice. These Shadow Balls, forgetting that Pyroar is part normal type. I'm just gonna keep with Hyper Voice. I think I should be able to live a Hyper Voice. Okay, so he's Focus Blast. So he has Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind, and Substitute. So knowing that he doesn't have any Psychic Stab, I'm just gonna go out into Focus Blast and Shadow Ball. This is Mega Swampert. I'm gonna go into Magmortar. And I'm just gonna go for an Earthquake. I think it should be able to live a +2 Shadow Ball. I don't know. I think Magmortar is okay. Yeah, he lives a +2 Shadow Ball. I'm gonna get Earthquake out, breaking this out. So right now he's either gonna Shadow Ball again or he's gonna Earthquake. So my full set Aqua Jets, I can just sack it off. So I'm just gonna Earthquake. If he decides to substitute like he did right now, he is at 1% health. So now he has to go for an attack. So you think he's probably gonna go for Shadow Ball. So I'm gonna just go into Shift Tree and then take the Shadow Ball. Yep, because I resisted because I'm part Dark type. Now that he can't substitute, he either has to switch, go for more Calm Minds, or he has to go for an attack. So I'm just gonna Sucker Punch reading Focus Blast. But he does switch out into Crust though, now knowing that I have Sucker Punch. Now he can go for a Bug type move, so I'm gonna switch out back into Magmortar. He's probably gonna Shell Smash though. Sets up the Stealth Rock, so every time I switch in, I'm gonna be taking a certain percentage of health. I'm just gonna Fire Blast for neutral damage. Switches on the Dragonite. I missed my Fire Blast, which is very unfortunate. So now Dragonite can Earthquake or D-Dance. I'm gonna switch out into Swampert, because Swampert is fairly bulky. Dragonite does go for the D-Dance. I'm afraid of this thing having a weakness policy, but I have to... I can actually Rain Dish. I'm gonna not Rain Dish. I'm gonna Rain Dance to boost my speed. Because now that he's locked into Outrage, I outspeed, and then I can just go for Ice Punch. Okay, so he's at 50% because of what's it called? Because of stuffs. Because of Multi-Scale, he survived the Ice Punch from a Mega Swampert. I'm gonna go for Ice Punch because I do outspeed. The only way that Dragonite can kill my Floatzel right now is if it has extreme speed, because since the rain is up, the ability Swift Swim that my Floatzel has gives it plus 1.5 speed, I believe. So it should be able to outspeed a Dragonite even though it has a Dragon Dance boost. So he's gonna withdraw. He goes out into Primate. So his primary gets frozen, unfortunately, but that's alright because Hacks is Hacks. This is Pokemon. So I'm just gonna go for a waterfall right here. Take out the primate. For those of you who don't know, when the rain is up, water type attacks are boosted. So that's why my waterfall did do a lot of damage right there. Enough to take out the primate even. So here's a Licky Licky. So now since of the Cloud 9 ability, my water attacks don't do a lot of damage to him. I'm gonna substitute here because I don't think a Licky Licky can do anything. I guess it has Power Whip or something, but besides that, I don't know. Body Slam. Okay, so that's Body Slam. And now I don't have anyone to set up the rain anymore since Mega Swamper's dead. Still has Body Slam. I'm gonna go out into Duran because Steel resists normal types of attacks. That's probably just gonna Body Slam again. Yep, there's Body Slam. I did get paralyzed, unfortunately, so that's unfortunate. I'm gonna go for Home Claws because Body Slam doesn't kill me. Unless it has Fire type moves, it doesn't kill me. Power Whip doesn't kill me. Can't learn any fighting type moves that I would know of. He's in a Swords Dance. He might have Earthquake. That's actually a problem. I'm gonna Superpower right here because I should be able to live, and I outspeed it too, even with the paralysis. So I did get the superpower up, and I did kill the Licky Licky. So his Alakazam is low, his Dragonite is low, and my Photo naturally outspeeds it, so I can just go in an Ice Punch. And since it no longer has multi-scale, like, its damage is reduced. I think it's a Garchomp. I think it's just an Earthquake. I'm gonna Iron Hand on the off chance it doesn't, like, Earthquake or anything. But yeah, it's just an Earthquake. Take out my Durant. I can just switch out into Floatzel right here and Ice Punch. Because it does 4 times the damage to Garchomp. And unless this is a physically defensive Garchomp, I think it should kill. It actually could be Choice Scarf Garchomp, and I might have made a major misplay here. Because if he's Choice Scarf, he outspeeds my Floatzel, but he's not. He's gonna go out of Crustle. I'm gonna do Ice Punch damage. I do get Lefty's recovery, but he could like X Scissors or Rock Blast me. But I'm just gonna Waterfall. Super effective damage. If it flinches, that'll be great. It does flinch, which is amazing because now this Waterfall will kill. He cannot switch his Alakazam in because of the 1% health. So he's just gonna sacrifice his Crustle. So my Floatzel I think wins me the game because Aqua Jet is priority attack, which for those of you who don't know, priority attacks go first over all other moves unless it's another priority attack or excuse me, or another move has higher priority. So Alakazam is gonna go in. I'm just gonna Aqua Jet to kill it because Alakazam does not get any priority moves. So the Alakazam will go down. So I think an Ice Punch actually beats Garchomp and Dragonite. Yeah, so I won. Okay, that's awesome. So I won by hacks, but it is Pokemon. So in Pokemon, there's always going to be hacks. I'm sorry if hacks ever happens, but in that situation, I actually needed the hacks to win. So we're in another random battle. So I have a Regice here. He looks like a specially offensive Regice against a Jellicent. So I could stay in here and Thunderbolt because Jellicent doesn't really have anything for me besides like Toxic or Will-O-Wisp. But like it'll just be kind of like a stalwart, like back to back. So I'm thinking, but I don't have any other switch-ins either. I actually am gonna go Swallow just in case he has Toxic. So I can Toxic the Jellicent. Jellicent goes out for Conkeldurr. So Conkeldurr's out. He can knock off me if this Conkeldurr does have knockoff. And I don't think any of these things have. Yeah, my Azov's the only thing that can handle this. I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb for damage, see if he's Assault Vested or not. Okay, so he looks like he's Assault Vested. He's bulking up. It is very unfortunate. I'm just gonna Toxic. Get residual damage off. Like, yes, I gave him the Guts boost. Okay, so that's a critical hit, so that did a lot of damage to me. So my Liquid Ooze is gonna damage him. For those of you who don't know, Liquid Ooze is an ability when the opponent sucks HP from you, they actually take damage in return as well. Or instead of the health, I think. I think that's how it works. I think Liquid Ooze is. They take damage instead of increasing their health. But he did get a crit, and my Swallow is at my Swallow did take 48.3%. So I should be able to take another Drain Punch or like a knockoff even, and then just go for another Slip Bomb kill. He does go for a Mach Punch. That's kind of weird because I do less damage. Mach Punch is less damage. I resist Mach Punch, and now that I see that he's Life Orb instead of Assault Vest, he just like basically sacrifices his Conkeldurr out. So Conkeldurr's out, which means my Regice has nothing to worry about unless like he has another fire or fighting type. But we'll see what he goes out into. The really cool thing about random battles is you don't know what their other Pokemon is until they bring it out. So right now, this person, they only know that I have a Regice and a Swallow. So an Artillery comes out. I think this thing has like Psybeam or something. But I don't really need a Swallow anymore, so I'm just gonna Toxic it. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm coming down with something. So I Toxic it. So Artillery is constantly gonna take Toxic damage. So it has Fire Blast, so that means they didn't give this thing Psybeam or Psychic. So since I'm faster and hopefully I'm like naturally outspeeded, I'm just gonna Pain Split. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what Pain Split is, Pain Split is you take both of the Pokemon's health, so the opponent and your Pokemon, and then it like gives this percentage. It like basically equalizes the Pokemon's HP between the two Pokemon. That's why I did it, so I would get health back and I could survive an attack from the Artillery. Because now that the Artillery stayed in, he's gonna die from the Toxic. Or she's gonna die from the Toxic. That was a female Artillery. So now I can go out into my Regice, because it seemed like this Artillery and this Conkeldurr were the main checks to this Regice. Oh my gosh. So I guess like my Regice is pretty safe now, but Caracosta's here. I do have a lot of HP. Actually no, I have special defense. This Regice has special defense. So Caracosta, rock type attacks are super effective against Regice's ice typing. But I think I should be able to survive one Stone Age, so I'm gonna get a Thunderbolt off. And I outspeed too. So I like did a lot of damage. But he did Shell Smash, raising the stats of his attack, his special attack, and his speed. And because he was holding the White Herb, all of the stat reductions that Shell Smash did to him are returned to normal. So I think I might live in Aqua Jet, so I'm just gonna Thunderbolt. Wow, it's a speed tie. Ooh, Regice and Caracosta speed ties, which means that they both have the even amount of speed, and there was a random chance that either or would go first. So we now see that Caracosta has Stone Age and Shell Smash, but Rotom, he should outspeed it, even though it looks like he's a bulky set. I'm just gonna go for Thunderbolt right here. Aqua Jet might kill my Rotom. Oh my gosh, Caracosta with the +2 speed outspeeds it. Okay, this is kind of scary now. This Caracosta is kind of scary. I'm gonna go to Mienshao. I'm gonna fake out, get some damage off of Caracosta. If he does switch out into Jellicent, I'm pretty sure this thing is knockoff. Does he have knockoff? Yeah, he has not. This Mienshao is knockoff, so even if it switches out into the Jellicent, I can get a knockoff off. But right now, I have to go for a high jump kick, I think. Yeah, I have to go for a high jump kick. I fortunately land the high jump kick and the Caracosta will go down. So now it's a 3-on-3 battle. But my Mienshao does do a lot of damage to this Jellicent with a knockoff. It might even kill because I'm Life Orb. So we'll see right now. I'm gonna knock off. This might kill because I'm Life Orb. It's super effective, and I don't know, it does not, but Jellicent is Life Orb. Jellicent goes for a Skull, gets the burn off. So for those of you who don't know, burn cuts the physical attack of the Pokemon by 1.5. So this Mienshao is not gonna really do anything for me anymore. So I'm just gonna Stone Edge. He does have a Shuckle. I get a critical hit, so I do 45% to the Shuckle, but my Mienshao will go down to the burn. So right now I can go into my Sharpedo, and then I'm gonna Mega Evolve and go for Waterfall because it is super effective. Shuckle has a lot of defense, but it doesn't have a lot of HP. So a waterfall should be able to kill it because it's stab. Mega Sharpedo gets the attack boost, and then yeah. And then I was about to say Strong Jaw boosted, but Strong Jaw only works on Crunch and Ice Fang. So here's a Tangrowth. I have nothing for this Tangrowth. I'm gonna switch it to my Azo because like if anything, like a Mega Sharpedo Crunch could do a lot of damage. So here's Tangrowth. I'm gonna knock off just to get rid of Tangrowth's item. It is leftovers. I am put to sleep, which is very unfortunate. He's probably just gonna Giga Drain me more. I'm gonna taunt. Yep, there's a Giga Drain. So he's gonna be at full HP. If I can't get the explosion off, that would be great. But oh, I woke up. Okay, so I'm gonna get an explosion off. So he's at 65% now. So he did go for Lychee. So I'm gonna go for Mega Sharpedo, and a Crunch should take out this Tangrowth because it's stab, and Crunch is Strong Jaw boosted. So I should be able to take it out with this. Yep, there it is. The Crunch does exactly enough HP that I needed to. And now all that's left is this Jellicent, and the Jellicent is low. Sharpedo outspeeds it, and Sharpedo is super effective in it. So there's our second win. So we're gonna do one more match because we're coming to the end of the 20 minutes, but why not one more battle? Why not? Why not, guys? See there? Why not? Pokemon? Okay. So here's an Polion, and we are a Dawn fan. We could set up our Stealth Rocks, but it would be more opportune for me to save this Dawn fan for something else. So I'm gonna go into my Slowbro, because Slowbro resists his water attacks, like the Scald here. It's really unfortunate he got the burn, because I'm gonna be taking countless damage. I'm gonna Calm Mind. I'm gonna Mega Evolve and Calm Mind. Just get my special attack and special defense up. And Polion has Roar, so it's gonna roar out into Fortress here. Right now he just set up spikes. And Polion sets up its own Stealth Rock, so our Pokemon will be taking damage every so often. But I'm just gonna set up another layer of spikes because Fortress has Rapid Spin, which means that I can get rid of the hazards on my side of the field and keep my hazard on his side of the field up. So I'm gonna set all 3 layers of my spikes up. There we go, all 3 layers of my spikes up. He does Roar, goes under Thunderous, so since he's part Flying type, I will take 25% of the damage right there. See, 76% from 100%. So right now I'm gonna go for Focus Blast because it is super effective against the Polion. It doesn't knock it out, unfortunately, even with the Life Orb. And Polion just roaring out again, going under the Dawn fan. Leftovers bringing me back to 100%. So my Sturdy ability, for those of you who don't know, when Dawn fan is at 100% HP, or if you're doing Wi-Fi battle full HP, even if a move would knock it out, it'll survive with 1 HP. So right now I can just set up my Stealth Rocks. So now he has Stealth Rocks and 3 layers of spikes. So whatever Pokemon switches in, as long as it's not flying above or levitating, it is gonna take a lot of damage. Right now I'm just gonna Scald, because Scald will put it at a point where it's like low enough for like anything to kill it. So all this Empoleon has been doing was roaring. I mean, he could have done like so much more with Empoleon, I'm assuming, unless it only has Roar and Stealth Rocks and Scald. But like, I'm just gonna knock it out right here with a Boom Burst. Exploit is Choice Specs, so for those of you who don't know, Choice Specs, you can only use, once you choose a move, you can only use that move, but its special attack is boosted greatly. So here's the Lilligant, so it took the damage from the Stealth Rocks and the Spikes. So I'm just gonna Boom Burst here, because a Giga Drain shouldn't take me out without a Quiver Dance, or a Calm Mind, or whatever, any staples up. Sleep Powder, so he's gonna Sleep Powder, probably gonna Quiver Dance now. I'm gonna go into Butterfree. I do take 50% from the rocks. He goes for the hidden power of Fire or Ice, or Rock, or Electric, or whatever. Something super effective to Butterfree. So I'm gonna Roost here, hit my HP back, and lose my Flying type. Lilligant outspeeds. Wow, Lilligant outspeeds. Interesting. let's see. So Lilligant outsped, so my Butterfree is down. I'm gonna go to Fortress. I'm gonna Rapid Spin these rocks away. Like, as long as that's not HP Fire, my Fortress will live. But knowing them, they probably put HP Fire on Lilligant for grass types. Hopefully it wasn't, and I can just Rapid Spin. No, it was HP Fire. Okay. This is really bad. Gonna go on the Thunderous. Gonna take 25% more. I'm gonna hit him for Flying. That should take it out because it's Stab and Life Orb. It doesn't. Oh my gosh. Legit, just going for Hidden Power Fire. Just gonna hit Power Flying. Unfortunately, my Thunderous is gonna go down. But so will it is Lilligant. His Lilligant took out like half of my team, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go out into X-Cloud. Get some sleep turns off. Hopefully it'll wake up in time for me to use X-Cloud. Chestnut comes in, taking spikes and Stealth Rocks damage. I'm gonna lock myself with a Fire Blast. I woke up. Hopefully this Fire Blast hits. It does. Because of Choice Specs, I do take out the Chestnut. But now I am locked into Fire Blast. Which is very unfortunate. Being locked into Fire Blast if he switches into another Pokemon. Okay, so here's Conkeldurr. Alright, so I'm gonna switch it to Slowbro. Because this may be the same Conkeldurr as the last one, being Life Orb. So by switching in Slowbro here, he's gonna take Life Orb damage right here, see? And then I'll be able to, if he doesn't attack, I'll be able to do more damage to him. But yeah, he switches out, goes out into Miltank, taking Stealth Rocks and Spikes damage. The Skull doing a lot of damage to him, taking him down to 31%. So I think I can switch an X-Cloud right here and just Boom Burst his entire team, because Conkeldurr's at 60%, Miltank is at 31%, and whatever this last Pokemon is might not be able to take a Boom Burst, but we'll just see. But at the current health Miltank's at, like, yeah, I'll survive the Earthquake, and his Boom Burst will take out the Miltank. And my Donphan still is at 100% HP. So here's a Pyroar. Pyroar outspeeds, but he took a lot of damage. So I'm just gonna go for a Boom Burst. Even though it's gonna like Fire Blast or Hyper Voice. Hopefully if he goes for Fire Blast he misses. Hopefully he doesn't make my Explode, but there's the Hyper Voice. Got a crit, so he kills my Explode with a crit. Here's my Donphan coming in. I'm gonna Earthquake. It's probably just gonna Hyper Voice. And since Donphan's not especially defensive, is not a specially defensive Pokemon, it's gonna like do a lot of damage. He's Sunny Dade? What? Why? Oops, I'm sorry. And it pops up whenever I try to type in some new chat. Why did you Sunny Dade? I don't understand why he's Sunny Dade, because if he Hyper Voice, I would've gotten like low enough to the point where a Mach Punch from this Conkeldurr would take me out. But I guess that's it. But Hyper Voice would get me low. Pokemon or okay, good luck to you. So that guy, he just started Pokemon. That was his 5th match ever playing Pokemon. But he did a pretty good job. His Lilligant took out my Butterfree, my Fortress, and my Thunderous. That's really good. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of this episode, or this video. I hope you guys like it. Remember, if you want to battle me, just leave down in the comments below what type of battle you want to do. If you want to do it over Showdown or Wi-Fi. And any stipulations you have on it, like Smogon, or like not Smogon, clauses, no clauses, whatever. And then we can arrange a battle together, and then I can make a video out of it. Currently right now though, I can only do Showdown videos, Showdown battles, because, I forgot my camera at home. So I can't record videos with my DS because I don't have a capture card either. So if you want to do a battle, we have to do it over Showdown. But if you wait until next week, we could do it over Wi-Fi. So hopefully you guys, if you want to battle over Wi-Fi, wait for me. But anyways, sorry for the long outro, but thank you all for watching this video. And I hope you all enjoyed. Goodbye.